The Reiki the West knows is an edited version. The original Japanese practice looks different than most of the art. You have seen the hand signs in Naruto, like this. That part actually is closer to real Reiki than what the West teaches. By the end, you will know what was taken out, why it was hidden, and how real Reiki actually works. Plus one thing you can start doing differently today. So here in this picture, you see a mudra. This is a hand sign, like this. This is real. If you have ever had the feeling that this could be real, you're fascinated from your bottom of your heart, then you know this feeling is real from now. And I will show you immediately, because these hand signs are real and they come from a real old Japanese spiritual practice called Kuji-Kiri. I have a book here for you, a Japanese Grimoire, and here is written Kuji-Go-Shimbo. And this means it's a practice or the method of the Kuji-Kiri, the cutting of the 9 signs and also protection. And if I open it, then you will see here exactly those hand signs and also the cuts from Kuji-Kiri you might know from Naruto or other anime. And this is actually the sword mudra. Yeah? It's so this is a closed sword. Here you open it, and with this you can send energy and make energetical cuts. You can also draw energy. You can do a lot of interesting things with this. And actually this belongs to the Reiki method, but here in the West almost nobody knows. Let's go in deeper. Before Reiki came to the West, it was in Japan, in Tokyo, looking like this here, and such housings Reiki was practiced. And then a woman called Mrs. Takata came to Japan because of different diseases, and she wanted to get a surgery for her head, a tumor and other things, but it was said you need to have more energy, be able to get this treatment. And then she came to Reiki, to a Reiki master called Hayashi. He is a direct student of the Reiki founder Mikao Usui. He is Mikao Usui. And there she was receiving a lot of Reiki, and she felt better and better with the time. And then later she also wanted to learn Reiki and brought Reiki with the help of Hayashi sensei to the West. And so here you see Japan. So Mrs. Takata came from Hawaii here. She traveled all the way to Japan, got her treatment here, and then she brought it back. And this was the way how Reiki was moving from Japan to the West, and then from here it spread to America and all over the world. And so here's the ship where Reiki came to Hawaii, and from there, yeah, it was spreading. But even though that Mr. Hayashi sensei, the teacher of Takata, went with her to Hawaii, visited her to teach Reiki, in the Western Reiki, not everything was transmitted like it was in Japan before. And this I show you here. So what we have in Western Reiki is this here. There's a focus on hands-on healing. This means when you practice Reiki, then you just put your hands on a body, on your own body, on the body of somebody else, and then you say, we do hands on, Reiki on, and that's it. Yeah, you don't need to think anything, you don't need to focus on anything, there's nothing, you just need to put your hands on. To be able to do so, you need then attunement, it is called. In Japan they say it's an initiation. There's a slightly different, we will go in another video on that. And then with the time it happened that many people focuses on symptoms because it's possible that you use this Reiki power to heal yourself and heal others. And then yeah, it became a healing method with hands-on healing. And the system that was brought from Japan to the West was broadly simplified. And here we can see more about the Japanese practice, the original Japanese practice. So there's much more than here. So there's, for example, meditation. This is a very important point. Mikao Usui received Reiki first time during meditation in the mountains, during his ascetic practices. And during that, he was actually doing this Gumonji-ho and other practices. And it's also the original Japanese practice is about psychic training. So you train supernatural abilities to see things nobody else can see, to sense things almost nobody else can sense, that you have some superpowers, not only sending energies, but doing many more things, that you feel energies, that you might be able to see spiritual beings, seeing ghosts, working with them, or protecting others against evil spirits, and many more things. Then there exists the real precepts. Precepts are also in Western Reiki, but they were changed from the content. For example, in Western Reiki it is said that you shall honor your parents. Nothing against this, but it's actually not in the original text. Nothing is there about this. Also, it's not written in the original text to work hard, what is here known as a precept. So there are many differences, and in the original Japanese text you will also find an introduction, what it is about and how to use it, and this is almost missing here. But this is one of the most graded secrets, and I will show you why this is closer to anime than to the Western Reiki. Then here you see some Reiki symbols, similar to Reiki symbols, and there are secret uses of the symbols, and these were partially known from Hayashi to Takata, but not everything, and a lot of it was just disappearing in the West. I will show you as well what it is about this. And then we have the 3 mysteries of Shingon. Shingon is a 1,000-year-old Buddhist school and Buddhist practice brought back from China to Japan, and with the so-called esoteric and tantric teachings. And here, one part of those 3 mysteries is, for example, are those hand signs we have seen before, and others. We will come to this, what it is about. And then it is said that you may use all those things to have a life of abundance, that you also will be able to help others, and this is a good thing. But the first step is that you practice your psychic abilities, your skills, to develop your personality, your spirituality, and then with all those means here, and then you will have a life of abundance. This is one point. And here we can see the roots of Reiki, and this is the esoteric Shingon Buddhism, as I told you here before, about the 3 mysteries of Shingon. Then also a mountain practice of Japan called Shugendō. Think of it that Mikao Usui was in the Kurama mountains, on a special mountain of those, and practicing meditation, doing other ascetic practices, like it is known in Shugendō, those mountain practices. And then there's also Shintō. If you go into the Kurama mountains, then you will not have only a Buddhist temple, you will have a lot of Shintō shrines, and natural shrines like big trees, and with spirits all over, and you can make rituals with them, and pray with them, pray to them, and get in contact, get information and messages. And then there's also shamanic Daoism, and this is something also well known in Japan, and parts of this are also in the Japanese original Reiki practice. All those parts we have in the original inside, but in the West almost nobody knows. So let's go deeper inside what is going on here. And you might ask yourself, how do I know this? I'm a PhD in Japanology and East Asian History of Art. I studied 3 years in Japan and Kyoto University about Buddhist rituals, and on this on there I recognized the connection between old Buddhist symbols from Shingon and Tendai with the Reiki symbols. There you can find other videos on this channel, and they will follow also other videos about this where we go deeper. And so what you can see here is this is the grave of the family Usui. So this is a family grave where also Mikao Usui, the founder of Reiki, is. And besides this, for him, here is a memorial inscription on this big stone. About 2,000 characters are written here, and with a lot of text. And what I tell you here, you will find in this text. So this is the original Grimoire about it. And what is good to know, that many translations, early translations of this text are not finished translations. Something is missing. And what is also very important is that a Japanese text, and this is almost Chinese because there's so many Chinese characters in, you cannot only translate it once, you can translate it over and over again. And this means one word has its own story. And so this means if you have one translation, then you decide for one translation, and this is one interpretation, but it goes much, much deeper what you can read from here. Yeah? So this is really a lot, and this is where I have a lot of my knowledge I tell you now here in this video. By the way, if you want to walk this path for real, not just watch, that's what the Japanese Grimoire is for. Real tradition, real practice, real people on the same way. Yeah, you will find the link in the description below. Okay, let's proceed. And here we see now what the Western Reiki left out. Yeah, we had this before. So meditation, yeah, there's a little meditation, but not the original meditation. And later, while Reiki was in the West, many people put in some other meditations into the Reiki method, but it's not the original. The precepts we were talking about before were changed into something completely different. This means that Reiki is not really understandable here, and the psychic training is just coincidence. It's like, it can happen, and if it's happened, then you develop yourself, and if it's not happening, then you will not develop yourself. But in Western Reiki, there's not really a training to develop those supernatural abilities. And in the Japanese Reiki, in the original, there you have a lot of possibilities how to train this. We will come to this here later also in other videos. Then the symbols, secrets. So in the West, there's a power symbol, makes Reiki just stronger. There's a mental healing symbol just for doing something for your mind. And then there is a remote healing symbol. This is for the remote healing. And this is almost all, plus the master symbol for the initiation. But if you look on those three symbols, then you will see this is the surface of the surface of the surface. Actually, it goes much, much deeper, and you can do many, many more things. And you will see soon that this many, many more is, you can watch more of this in anime than you find it in Western Reiki. And then we have the three mysteries. That means we have mudras and the voice and what we imagine, and this is also used, but in Western Reiki, it is most of it is abbreviated, just gone. It's many people use it almost mentally. So real Reiki uses three types of power we had just before, and one of it is the body. So this means we need the hands. Put the hands on the body, hands on healing, but we can also stay in the aura and transmit Reiki power that is coming inside here, working through our body and comes out of our hands. It's possible to touch the body. It is also possible to be in the aura of a person, and at the same time, it's not only the flat hand. It is also that you use mudras, for example, like this or like this, and others you might know from anime, and this is to receive the power or to make something change, and a lot of possibilities. Then we have the voice spoken aloud. This means a mantra or words. Every word is like a mantra and has an effect. So it's the real Reiki uses this power of the speech. This means that it's not only the energy that comes from the hand, it's also the vibration that comes from the voice and the meaning of everything. And with this, you have extra power instead of just hands-on healing. And then there's also a mind that you visualize things. And while you do your visualization, it is possible that you focus your energy where you want to have it, how you want to have it. And then you use, of course, this in combination with the voice and also in combination with the hands. And this is called the so-called three mysteries. It's not the mind alone, it's all three together. And often in Western Reiki nowadays, it's like this, that when somebody is, for example, doing a remote healing, that distant healing, somebody is not here in the same place, you can send the Reiki power, that they do not use their hands and their voice at all. They're just sitting there and doing it mentally. Yeah? And once I have given a speech in Germany in front of many people on a Reiki Congress, and I was explaining all those connections, and later in the afternoon they had the idea to give to somewhere this remote Reiki, and then I thought everybody would use what I was showing them, but most of those people, it looks like they didn't do anything. They were just sitting like this and just doing nothing, and they say they do it mentally. And yeah, this is what is happening here. So here we have the hands-on healing. This we have also in the West, and this we have also in Japan. You put the hands on the body, and somebody is lying here on this massage table, and then you can change the hand positions, for example, also doing it on the back. And it's very comfortable and very relaxing, and you feel this energy flow. So if you have ever received a Reiki treatment, then you might know that it's becoming warm, what you feel, and yeah, that you feel the energy and that it's relaxing. But there's even more, because it's not only the hands what you put on, it means also that you send energy, and that there's an energy field around you, and that there are spirits with you, and there also starts the training. This means you feel above, slightly above the body, the energy, and you feel if there's something blocked or some discomfort, or whether there's drawn a lot of energy, or it's just that nothing comes inside. This is part of the training, that you just watch. But there's also more than just watching, because there exists the so-called 7 secret and more Reiki techniques without the symbols, not the power symbol, to make the energy stronger, to be able to feel much more. And this we will also do in the Japanese Grimoire community. So you will find the link below if you want to go into this deeper. Yes, and one part is also that you go somewhere into the nature, or you're at home and do some meditation practice, not just silent sitting. It is more, because here I used also again those three mysteries. You see those hands here from this woman, and she this all has a meaning, and then there will be an effect on your mind and your well-being. And also there are some inner work what it is done to work with energies, and then you will gain your special powers. And one part is also making such mudras. For example, this mudra here, what you can see here is the mudra. For example, if you do it like this, it's a mudra of it's a mudra rin, what is used in where is it? In Kuji-Kiri. And I told you that there are those hand signs here, and here you can see in the original text exactly this mudra, and this is to transform yourself, or to clone yourself, like you know it from Naruto. And but if you do it not like this, if you do it, for example, like this, that this is closed, then this type of mudra here, you might also know from anime, is to receive an energy, or also it's an initiation mudra, yeah, to receive psychic powers. So there's a lot to do, and this belongs to the original Japanese Reiki. And now we can come to the point why the anime version is closer than the Western Reiki. Because in anime we have hand signs. I have just shown you. Then they speak what they do. For example, they say the name Hengejutsu, and then they transform to somebody else, and they have an inner image what they seek for, and this connectors, the hands, the voice, the mind, yeah, is the way it actually works. And in real Japanese Reiki, this is very normal, and in Shingon Reiki, where we have this all included, there it's also normal. But in the West, almost nobody knows anymore, even though it came from Japan. And here's one more very interesting point, because we have Reiki symbols. For example, I show you one. This here is the master symbol of the Reiki healing method, and this and also the other symbols, they carry a spirit. They are connected to the spirits. This means if you just would have the symbol, nothing would happen. Yeah? But if you know it is connected, and if you're really initiated, then you are connected through the symbol to the spirit, and the spirit will send through the symbol to you the power that those effects will take place, what it is about. And this is the symbol you will find 1,000 times in Buddhist sutras. If you just translate it, then this means great and perfect enlightenment. Yeah? So this means great, big. Yeah? This is also bliss of light, and this is the light of sun and moon. Yeah? And here is a picture of the great Sun Buddha, and the mudra you see here is also famous in Naruto and other anime. And this is not only the transforming mudra, it's also that you can clone yourself, because this is the great Sun Buddha, and the great Sun Buddha is from his body goes light in the whole universe. And not only this, but also the universe, it's said in the sutra, is limitless, completely limitless, and he can make something like, from Jujutsu Kaisen, like a domain expansion, that he will be everywhere and manifest as different transformations or individual beings. And there also exists a mandala I can show you. This is this here, that is used in esoteric Buddhism, and here in the center of the mandala you see this great Sun Buddha, and around him you see a lot of different Buddhist beings. Yeah, maybe when I go more far away, then you can see there are all those beings. Yeah? And this is a Mother Womb World mandala, and the second is also this mandala here. I show you in a second, or maybe it's very big, so what you can see here is also with a lot of Buddhas. And there you see the hand sign, most famous for Naruto, again. Yeah, and this is also one of the cuts of Kuji-Kiri. And so you see everything here is connected. Okay, and this means if you are initiated into the Reiki power via this master symbol, then you are connected, and the Reiki power comes through you, and you will be able to give others Reiki and send Reiki. And this means that the light of Dainichi Nyodai will go everywhere. And the same with the other symbols. Yeah? We will go in this later, but in the West it is not known. They are just the symbols, and it is clear for what they are. But if you know what is the origin, and that you can have a connection, it's like a key to a spirit, then you can do much more with Reiki than just little more power or doing something for the mind and so on. Yeah? So this is Yeah, and this means then you're connected with spiritual beings, and it's not the power of your hands, it's also the power of the spirit that is standing behind you. Yeah, this is possible. And to come to this, you don't need to be a monk like this, but here you see a moon, a so-called moon disk, and there's a moon meditation. And while watching the moon, you will calm down your emotions, you will be quite relaxed, and then you will be able to see more than usual people can see. So this is one part of this this psychic training. It's a special type of meditation. And later on here will appear Reiki symbols and other symbols to call those spirits. So first you need to be calm and still, and then you can go into connection via this moon disk. Yeah. And but in Western Reiki this is almost not working, and the reason for this is quite easy, because when Reiki came to the West, the symbols were kept like the original. With the time, with the years, the symbols were simplified. Yeah? So little different from the original, but still working. Then there came the time, also some years later, that parts left out. And this is the reason why you find in the internet, when you look for Reiki symbols, so different types of Reiki symbols. They look very similar, many of them, not all. They look very similar, but they are not the same, because only a few are the original, and most of them are not the original. And the more you change them, the more you simplify them, the more you take parts out, then it's like you have a key where something is broken, and then the key will not open the door anymore. Yeah? And this is what happens in this stage, finally. But it has become even more worse, because here it's not only that parts from the symbols were left out, that also the method how to use the symbols, that you can make the magic happen, yeah, are simplified. This means you don't use your voice, you don't use your body, you only use your mind, and the hands are dropped, and this means the effect disappears. Not completely, but maybe 80% or 90%. And this is a really pity, because it's possible to do much more with it. Yeah? And then it's also like this, that people here mix Reiki with everything, and then the original is more and more fading away. Yeah, and so this is what is happening here. And one thing what you can try is, for example, that you take your hands like this, and even if you are attuned, initiated into Reiki or not, you can try this and move those hands. Can also come a little closer, but best is you don't touch, and then you feel maybe something between your hands, something like a tickling, an energy, feeling, or warmth or so, yeah. And this means that there's energy, and if you train and you go a little far away, then you will still have it, and you will have it here, and you will have it here. It's a matter also of training, and if you move like this, and it feels different again, yeah. And for this you need your body, yeah. And even if you, for example, if you decide to intonate something like an then you might feel that there's a resonance through this energy feeling in your hands, yeah. And if you have the idea that you imagine also the energies between your hands, like for example like a flash or something, then you can also feel it stronger. And there you have those three mysteries. And this is, of course, it's possible to do a lot of things and to train your abilities with Reiki and without Reiki. But if you're initiated in Reiki and practice those skills, and this is only very easy for beginner practice, yeah, then you can do a lot with your hands, yeah, and also with your mind and with energy. And then you will see there's more real in the anime than many people know in the West. Yeah? And so Reiki came to the West by a boat here to Hawaii, and then yeah, then it spread it, but something disappeared. And if you like to know more and go deeper into this, then link is below in the connection, in the description, and then connection is good. Yes, and see you there, and also subscribe to the channel, and then you will get more information and more pretty cool stuff about this. So see you in the next video.